Hey y'all, and welcome back to Due South Sips and Travel Tips. I'm Nina V. King DuPont, and today you're going to learn all about Excellence Punta Cana. Greg and I love Excellence Punta Cana. It's probably our second favorite resort right now, and we go every year for Halloween. Again, we absolutely love this property. This is back before I was doing video for the channel, but hopefully it will answer all the questions that you need answered about this wonderful property. So let's get into it. Excellence Punta Cana is located in the Punta Cana area of the Dominican Republic. It is an adults-only, all-inclusive resort, and it is one of our top 5 favorite resorts. Excellence Punta Cana is about 40 minutes with a private transfer from the Punta Cana airport. As you all know, Greg and I only utilize private transfer services, and in this area, we always go with Kelly Tours. We absolutely adore Kelly Tours. They are, again, a local company. They're always on time. They're always professional. Excellence Punta Cana is a complete all-inclusive experience. There are no hidden fees. I love that about Excellence. One other really nice thing, too, about Excellence Resorts is when you order wine from room service, they bring you a whole freaking bottle. They don't just bring you like a couple of glasses like they do at Secrets Resorts or Valentine Imperial Riviera Maya. So that's like a really big win for me. Their food at this resort is absolutely incredible. Of all the resorts I've gone to in the Dominican Republic, Excellence Punta Cana definitely knocks it out of the park. I really think it's better than Secrets Cap Cana, even down to the food. So highly recommend this resort. The Excellence Club is a higher level tier service that you can pay into, kind of like at Secrets where it's Preferred Club, or at Royalton where it's Diamond Club. We always pay into that higher tiered level at this resort because it gives you access to the Excellence Club Beach, and it also gives you access to an Excellence Club Lounge, which is separate from the Excellence Club Check-In Lounge, and it gives you access to Magma, which is the Excellence Club restaurant there, and it's so fabulous. The dinner is so good there. And they also have a breakfast as well. And only Excellence Club members have access to this. So that's a major perk for us. Also, I really like where the Excellence Club rooms are located at this resort. They are located in a different area. They're located closer to the Excellence Club pool, and we really like that area of the resort. They do have a nightclub here, and I will talk a little bit more about that later. If you do choose to opt into the Excellence Club, you do get that private check-in, which we absolutely love. As soon as you arrive, you don't have to check in with all the other minions, as I like to say. And you do get a little bit of higher level of alcohol if you go to the Excellence Club Lounge, which is really nice. And again, you also get that Excellence Club restaurant that I spoke about earlier called Magma. There's also an Excellence Club Beach. The Excellence Club Beach actually has coconuts that are readily available, and they have a drink that they pour into them called the Coco Loco. Greg and I always start every single day out with a Coco Loco. It's probably one of the best drinks that I've ever had. At Excellence Punta Cana, they have a number of room types, and they're really unique, and this is across the Excellence Resort chain, actually. So they have an Imperial Suite Ocean View, which is absolutely phenomenal and huge. They have an Excellence Club Honeymoon Suite with rooftop terrace, oceanfront, where you actually get your own pool, like plunge pool on the rooftop of your terrace. Ocean View Suites, Garden View Suites, Swim Up Suites, swim outs with a private plunge pool that are on the ground floor. We have been twice to this resort, and the first time we went, I just booked the rock bottom room that was in the Excellence Club category, and that is the Excellence Club Junior Suite Garden View. We were in room 2205. We really like this room. The bathroom is small, but y'all, they do have that double vanity. You know how much I love that. It's adequate. The shower situation is kind of small. Like I said, the bathroom is T90. They do have that large sunken tub in the middle of the room. I personally don't like it when resorts do that. I think it's a waste of space, but some people really enjoy that piece. And you do have a balcony that overlooks the garden area, and you are in the Excellence Club area of the resort, which is nice. So when we went last October, we actually booked the Excellence Club Master Suite with 2 double beds. And the cool thing is they will actually push these 2 double beds together for you. They will ask you that upon check-in, which is really nice. And I love this room, y'all. It was so spacious. The bathroom was epic.
very reminiscent of Secret's Capri bathrooms, which y'all know I loved. Just so much space. Greg and I really need that. The shower is absolutely phenomenal. So let's talk food. I know this is what everybody wants to hear about. At Excellence Punta Cana, you have a number of restaurants to choose from. The first one is called The Kitchen Table, and it is a buffet style restaurant. They do serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We actually prefer the breakfast here at the kitchen table because of the omelet station. My husband always has to have an omelet when we go to these all-inclusive resorts. The second restaurant is called Agave. It is a Mexican type of restaurant. The third restaurant is Ches Isabel, which is the French restaurant. Oregano is an Italian restaurant that is like out near the pool. The Lobster House is also connected to Oregano, and they serve mostly seafood there. Spice is the Japanese teppanyaki restaurant. You can either go in and get sushi, or you can just do the teppanyaki table. This is the only restaurant that requires a reservation at this resort. And there's also the Grill restaurant, which is the steakhouse. There's also Las Olas, which is right there on the ocean, and it's just your basic like beach barbecue buffet kind of situation. There are a plethora of bars at this resort. The Martini Bar is right in the lobby when you first enter to the right, and they actually have a book of martinis and other fare that you can drink, which is absolutely incredible. Aroma is the coffee shop at this resort, which is really, really fantastic. They have a bar called Prelude, which is right on the ocean near the just beach for everybody. They have another bar called Blue that is a swim up bar. They have another one called Soul, which is also on the beach. They have Stars at night, which is actually outside, like right near the lobby area. Greg and I sit there every single night when we go to this resort. They have the Mama Juana flowing, and if you don't know what Mama Juana is, it is a special liqueur that is actually made in the Dominican Republic. Greg and I have actually never been to the nightclub. It doesn't open until 11 o'clock, y'all. And we're usually like in bed by then, but we have looked in there and it looks really, really nice. It is on the, when you drive into the property, it's on the right hand side behind all the shops. And then you have your Excellence Club bar. There is another bar that's on the Excellence Club beach called Palms. And Greg and I love hanging out at that particular bar. We sit there most mornings. The nightlife and entertainment at Excellence Punta Cana never disappoints. That's one of the reasons Greg and I really like this resort. There is always something going on. There is usually a show each night that is taking place over at the stage area. Another major plus about this resort and this resort chain in general is that they do a ton of programming for holidays. We have gone 2 years now for Halloween, which is our anniversary because, as you all know, Greg and I were married in a cemetery on Halloween. Another thing that's really, really different about this resort is there's actually a nature preserve on this property that's protected by the Dominican. Tons of animals to see. There's parrots, there's cranes, there's all sorts of ducks and lakes. There are trails that go through this, and it's just really incredible and so different. The beach and pools at Excellence Punta Cana are beautiful. You can tell that the pools were built decades ago. You'll be able to see that in some of the photos just by the way the swim outs are, but they are still meticulously cleaned and they're extremely pretty. The beach is also really pretty. In this area, it is on the, I'm going to say this wrong, but I think it's on the Alvaro beach of the Dominican. It is a very windy beach. The water in this area is super choppy. So whenever we fly into the PUJ airport, we always utilize the VIP fast track through customs. I always book it directly with the Punta Cana airport VIP service. You will be greeted at the plane door by an individual. There are two different terminals that you can fly into. So I believe, and don't quote me on this, but Terminal 1 is the one that you fly in directly on the tarmac, and somebody will meet you at the plane door, and you'll get onto a golf cart while the rest of the minions have to get on a bus, and you'll be whisked away to the VIP lounge area. Then your concierge will walk you to the area where they scan your luggage if you have a carry-on bag. If you don't, you get to sit in the lounge and your concierge will go get your luggage for you. Once your bags are scanned, you are out of the airport and you exit through the VIP doors. Pro tip: please make sure you tell your transfer service, whoever you book with, that they need to meet you at the VIP doors. Otherwise, it's going to be a nightmare to find them. Okay, so you're probably wondering about cost at this point, right? It's not cheap. I'm not going to lie. We always do it for arrival. It is $150 per person currently. On the way back, they actually have a VIP departure lounge. You can do the arrival and departure for $200 per person.
So this is the wrap-up video for Excellence Punta Cana. Typically Greg and I kind of sit together on the couch if you've watched our videos before, and we kind of give you the lowdown. I'm kind of in a time crunch here, so I'm not going to include Greg on this one. I know what a lot of his answers would be anyway, and they match mine. So I'm just going to get on into our standard questions. What was your favorite thing about this resort? So we really love the Coco Locos at this resort, which you've seen pictures of those. I've not been to an all-inclusive resort that provides those coconuts like that every day, all day. Like some will do like coconut carts, or they'll do like a coconut drink for an upcharge. They also do pineapple drinks. I have pictures of those as well. They have those not every day, but most days. So that's one of the really cool things about this resort. We also really love the entertainment at this resort. There's always a band. There's always something going on. What was your favorite drink at this resort? Already answered that, Coco Loco. We also really like Mama Juana. I know I do. I like it more than Greg does. It's definitely like an acquired taste. I really like bitter drinks. Y'all know from my channel, if you watch me, I don't eat sweets. So for me, I really love it because it's like more of on the bitter side. What would you change about this resort? What would I change? I don't love the stretch of beach that's located on. It's nice to lay out there, but again, the water's always really rough, so that's kind of a negative. Other than that, there's not a lot that I would change. I also really love, another thing I love is with Excellence, if you want a bottle of wine, they will deliver you an entire bottle of wine via room service, and it's included. Granted, it's the house wine, but whatevs. Like, that's really a really great perk. So there's really not a lot I would change about Excellence Punta Cana, to be honest with you. On a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being the least and 10 being the best, what would you rate the food at this resort? For the Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic doesn't have the best food quality. It's not like what you're going to get in Mexico or Jamaica or Costa Rica. So considering that, I'm going to give it an 8. I think the food is much better, as I said earlier in this video, than even Secrets Cap Cana. So I'm really going to rate it up there. I have done some resorts in the DR where the food is just barf. So definitely, it's my favorite resort in this area. So, and that's one of the reasons why, is the food. Rate the resort overall. Gonna give it an 8.5. Again, we usually return there every year. What was your favorite meal and why? So we really like magma for dinner. We've done that many times, and we also like the hibachi there. I think the hibachi there is good for an all-inclusive resort. Definitely the Mexican is our favorite restaurant there by far. Thoughts on the service at the resort. For the Dominican Republic, again, the DR doesn't have that same caliber of service like you're going to see in Mexico. It just doesn't, and I think it is top-notch for the DR. I really do. We've encountered nothing but sweet and kind staff members there. They will go out of your way for you, so highly recommend the resort based upon the service there. We really love the Excellence properties. They price really well now, especially compared to Secrets, which I never thought I would say that, but they do. So another great thing, pro tip, if you do book directly with Excellence, and they do try to get you to do that, they don't play well with a lot of tour operators and a lot of travel agents anymore. If you book direct, I think if you book 3-night minimum, you do get a free transfer no matter what country you're in with Seasons transfers. I used them once. I like the vehicle, but I'm very loyal to Kelly Tours and Calido. When I'm in Mexico, it's Calido, y'all. When I'm in Dominican, it's Kelly Tours, and I want to stay loyal to certain local brands, especially for the channel, and just because that's how I feel about certain things. So, but they do give you that free transfer. And then also, if you book directly with them, you only pay like, I think, $1, and then 30 days before your arrival date, your credit card will be charged. Warning, if your credit card number has changed or it's been canceled, call them and update it ASAP, because they will cancel your reservation if they try to run your card 2 or 3 times and it's denied. Okay, so pro tip. I've seen this a lot in the resort groups. You definitely want to do that. Till then, please don't forget, till our next video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It's the only way we're going to grow, y'all. Make sure you turn on that bell notification. And next video, next week, you're going to see, I think I'm going to do a video over Secrets Watuco. I still have a month, y'all, a month before I'm back in an all-inclusive resort, and I'm dying. This is my longest stretch this year of being home and not in an all-inclusive, and it's kind of killing me. So anyway, fly out June 16th, so I'm going to film everything for y'all. It's a budget resort, but it's one of the better bangs for your buck, so I'm excited to show y'all that. I've gone before, so you'll have a lot of content for those videos. Anyways, till then, don't forget, experiences are greater than material things, right, Ham? Thanks, y'all.